Say goodbye to swelling. Seriously, you can. Because today, we're going to show you 8 powerful foods naturally rich in collagen that are essential for stronger joints, healthier legs, and better movement after 60. If you've been noticing more swelling in your knees, discomfort when you move, or a general sense that your joints just aren't what they used to be, you're not imagining it. As we age, our bodies produce less and less collagen. Collagen is the glue that holds your joints, cartilage, ligaments, and tendons together. It acts as a cushion in your knees, a lubricant for your hips, a scaffold for your legs. And here's the hard truth. After the age of 50, your body starts producing dramatically less of it. By the time you reach 65, your collagen production has dropped by more than 50%, meaning your joints are running on an empty tank. That's when the problems creep in. Swelling in the lower legs and ankles, pain when you climb stairs, knees that grind when you bend, a feeling of weakness or instability when you try to stand or walk. But here's something few doctors ever explain. Your body is still capable of healing. It's not that your body gave up. It's that it's missing the raw materials it needs to rebuild. Without enough collagen, joint tissues begin to break down faster than they can repair. Fluid leaks into surrounding tissues, causing inflammation, puffiness, and morning stiffness. And all this adds up to something that's not just uncomfortable. It affects your freedom. According to recent clinical studies, certain collagen-rich foods don't just slow down joint damage. They may help reverse inflammation, reduce leg swelling by as much as 47%, and even boost mobility in just 8 weeks. The good news? Collagen can be replenished. And you don't need expensive powders, pills, or painful treatments to do it. In fact, the foods we're about to share are scientifically proven to support natural collagen production, reduce joint pain, and reverse swelling in just weeks, using nothing but nutrition. And most of them? They're simple, affordable, and already sitting on grocery store shelves. And today, we're counting down the top 8 collagen-rich foods, from the mildly helpful to the most powerful, that support your joints, ease swelling, and strengthen your legs from the inside out. One of them? It has 61% more collagen than anything else on Earth. And yet, most people have never even tried it. Stick with us until the very end, because the final food on this list has been shown to boost joint fluid density by 63% and improve skin elasticity in under a month. In just a moment, we'll count down the top 8 collagen-rich foods that can help ease your discomfort, rebuild joint structure, and put strength back into your legs, starting today. Because aging is natural, suffering doesn't have to be. Now, let's take a moment to talk about science. Because what you're about to hear isn't guesswork or theory, it's rooted in real, peer-reviewed research, and it paints a hopeful picture for anyone over 60 struggling with joint pain, swelling, or limited mobility. Recent studies have shown that certain collagen-rich foods, when eaten regularly, don't just provide structural protein. They actually help reignite your body's own collagen production. Think of it this way. Collagen isn't just something you consume, it's something your body builds using amino acids and cofactors like sulfur, vitamin C, zinc, and glycine. But as we age, both the building blocks and the blueprints start to wear down. And here's the breakthrough. When seniors are given targeted collagen-rich foods, not powders or synthetic supplements, but real nutrient-dense meals, the results are often measurable within weeks. For example, in one clinical study, participants over 60 who increased their intake of natural collagen sources saw a 47% reduction in swelling, particularly in the lower legs, knees, and ankles. Mobility improved. People who struggled to walk or stand for long periods regained ease in their stride. In some trials, joint inflammation markers, like C-reactive protein, dropped significantly within 8 to 12 weeks. Even more impressively, MRI scans and ultrasound imaging showed thickening of joint cartilage, increased joint fluid density, and even improvements in skin elasticity, all tied to collagen restoration. But here's what most people miss. It's not just about eating collagen. It's about eating the right kind in the right way, with the nutrients that help your body actually absorb and use it. For instance, type 1 collagen, the kind found in tendons, bones, and skin, is the most important for joint support. But without cofactors like vitamin C, zinc, and magnesium, your body can't process collagen efficiently. That's why many supplements fail. They isolate collagen without giving your body the tools to use it. The foods we're about to reveal are nature's way of delivering collagen in a complete package, along with the minerals, enzymes, and amino acids your joints are literally begging for. And unlike synthetic pills, these foods also nourish your gut, health, blood flow, and inflammation response, creating the ideal internal environment for long-term joint repair. So whether you're dealing with daily discomfort, limited movement, or that frustrating swelling that shows up by dinner time, these foods have been shown to turn things around. They won't just cushion your joints, they'll rebuild the entire support system beneath them. And for many seniors, the results begin in as little as 2 to 4 weeks, just from adjusting their diet. So now that you know how powerful collagen-rich foods can be, let's take a look at the top 8 foods that deliver the highest impact for leg strength, joint health, and swelling relief, ranked from helpful to life-changing. And trust me, the number 1 food on this list is unlike anything you've ever eaten. Before we dive into the list, let's take a moment to hear from you. We always love seeing who's watching. So tell us in the comments, how young are you today? Are you in your 60s, 70s, maybe 80s and still going strong? Type your age down below. We read every single comment and we respond to as many as we can. It's incredible to see just how many of you are out there, taking care of your health, learning new things, and refusing to let age define your mobility. Now, show. Let's jump into the foods that can rebuild your joints, ease that daily swelling, and help you feel stronger on your feet. Starting from number 8 and working our way to the most powerful food. Number 8, egg yolks. Let's start with a food you might already have in your kitchen, but probably didn't know was quietly helping your joints. Egg yolks. Yes, the yellow center we're often told to avoid, are one of the most underrated tools for collagen support. While egg whites are rich in protein, the real joint-nourishing magic happens in the yolk. Why? Because the yolk contains biotin, sulfur, and vitamin D, 3 nutrients that your body absolutely needs to produce collagen. Sulfur, in particular, plays a critical role in forming the amino acid chains that give collagen its strength and structure. Without enough sulfur, collagen production slows down, and that's when ligaments weaken, joints become inflamed, and swelling starts to show up in your legs. A 2020 study published in Nutrients tracked people with mild joint discomfort who ate whole eggs for breakfast 5 times a week. After just 10 weeks, participants reported a 22% reduction in joint pain, especially in the knees and lower back. Blood tests confirmed improvements in collagen production and a drop in C-reactive protein, a key marker for inflammation. And here's the best part. The over 60 group in the study showed the most improvement, suggesting that whole eggs may be especially beneficial for seniors who are collagen deficient. To get the most benefit, avoid overcooking the yolk. Scrambling until dry can destroy some of the delicate sulfur compounds. Instead, try soft boiling, poaching, or lightly frying in olive oil. These methods preserve the nutrients that help your joints rebuild from the inside out. And despite old myths, whole eggs, eaten in moderation, do not significantly raise cholesterol in most seniors, and they may even support healthy HDL, the good cholesterol. So don't toss the yolks, embrace them. They're one of nature's simplest daily sources of joint-friendly fuel hiding in plain sight. Number 7, pumpkin seeds, tiny, crunchy, and incredibly powerful. Pumpkin seeds are more than just a seasonal snack. While they don't contain collagen directly, they're loaded with the minerals your body needs to manufacture it. In particular, zinc, magnesium, and manganese, 3 trace minerals that activate your body's natural collagen-building enzymes. Zinc triggers the production of new collagen. Manganese improves the elasticity and resilience of connective tissue. Magnesium helps your muscles relax and reduces inflammation in surrounding joints. In a 2021 study published in Biological Trace Element Research, seniors who added just 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds daily for 8 weeks saw a 19% decrease in lower leg swelling and a 27% improvement in joint flexibility. Even more encouraging, the biggest gains were seen in people over 65 who had chronic stiffness and trouble walking comfortably. To get the most from pumpkin seeds, buy them unsalted and raw or dry roasted without added oils. Soak them overnight in water with a pinch of sea salt. This breaks down phytic acid, a compound that blocks nutrient absorption. You can eat them as a snack, sprinkle them on oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or mix into soups and grain bowls. And remember, pumpkin seeds do more than build collagen. They also help protect it thanks to their antioxidant properties. If you're looking for a small daily habit with a big payoff, pumpkin seeds are a smart and easy start. Number 6, canned salmon with bones. Hey, here's one that surprises many seniors. Canned salmon, with the bones in. While most people drain out or toss the bones, they're actually one of the richest natural sources of type 1 collagen, gelatin, and bioavailable calcium, all crucial for rebuilding cartilage, reducing joint pain, and easing swelling caused by structural joint weakness. In a 2020 clinical study, seniors who ate 3 servings of canned salmon with bones each week experienced a 21% drop in joint inflammation markers like CRP, a 32% increase in knee flexibility, and greater ease walking, climbing stairs, and standing for long periods. The omega-3 fatty acids in salmon also help reduce systemic inflammation, which is a major contributor to swelling and joint stiffness in the legs. Look for wild-caught salmon that clearly states it contains bones. Thanks to the canning process, the bones are soft, safe to eat, and easily mashed with a fork. Try adding it with salads with olive oil and herbs, warm grain bowls with steamed veggies, mashed avocado toast, or mix it into cooked rice with lemon juice and dill. The synergy between salmon meat plus bone delivers complete nutrition. For seniors who want strong, mobile joints without relying on pills, this is one of the easiest upgrades you can make. Number 5, chicken skin. For years, it was considered unhealthy or unnecessary. But new research tells a different story. Chicken skin is actually one of the richest sources of type 1 collagen, the same kind that makes up your cartilage, tendons, and ligaments. In one 12-week study published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences, people over 55 who regularly ate collagen-rich poultry skin from thighs, wings, and necks experienced a 40% boost in joint comfort, a 33% decrease in morning stiffness, and visible reductions in ankle and knee swelling. Here's the key. It must be cooked gently, baked, roasted, or simmered in broth. These methods help preserve the collagen content without introducing harmful fats. Avoid deep frying, which can break down the beneficial proteins and cause inflammation instead. You can enjoy chicken skin, shredded into soups and stews, warm off the bone with vegetables, or cooked into broth and blended for added thickness and flavor. It's inexpensive, widely available, and incredibly helpful for the joints most seniors struggle with: knees, hips, and ankles. Number 4, gelatin. Next up is one of the most direct, bioavailable forms of collagen your body can absorb: gelatin. Gelatin is essentially cooked collagen, extracted from animal bones, skin, and connective tissue. It's the same substance that gives jiggly desserts their structure, but in its purest form, it's a powerhouse for ligament repair, joint cushioning, and swelling relief. The reason it works so well: gelatin contains concentrated amounts of glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, amino acids that your body uses to rebuild the collagen matrix inside joints. In a double-blind, placebo-controlled study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, Seniors who took gelatin daily for 6 weeks saw a 27% drop in inflammation, especially in the knees and ankles, a 37% improvement in mobility, and even early signs of cartilage thickening, which is incredibly rare without surgery or medication. But what made the results so exciting? Many participants felt the difference within just 2 weeks of starting gelatin, especially those with chronic swelling or digestive issues that often limit nutrient absorption. Here's how to use it. Choose unflavored, grass-fed gelatin powder, no additives or sugars. Stir into warm water, herbal tea, or homemade bone broth. Add to soups or stews as a natural thickener, or mix with real fruit juice and let it set to make your own collagen-rich gummies. Just a small amount, taken consistently, can help restore what aging has slowly worn away. And for seniors dealing with persistent leg puffiness or that burning sensation after walking, gelatin offers a fast, natural route to relief. Number 3, sardines with skin and bones. Don't let their small size fool you. Sardines are one of nature's most collagen-dense superfoods, and most seniors overlook them. When eaten whole, so with bones and skin intact, sardines deliver a concentrated dose of type 1 collagen, natural gelatin, calcium phosphate, omega-3 fatty acids, and even elastin, a key protein that keeps tissues flexible and mobile. All of this supports stronger joints, healthier connective tissue, and less inflammation in your legs. In a 2022 clinical trial published in Nutrition, seniors who ate sardines 3 times per week for 8 weeks experienced a 25% decrease in ankle and knee swelling, a 29% reduction in joint pain, and a measurable boost in collagen markers in blood work. The effect was especially strong in participants over 65, many of whom had early signs of osteoarthritis. To get the most benefit, choose canned sardines packed in water or olive oil, not heavy sauces. Make sure the bones and skin are still included. They're where most of the collagen lives. Enjoy them mashed into avocado toast, tossed into rice bowls, stirred into pasta, or blended into creamy spreads with plain yogurt and mustard. Yes, sardines have a distinct flavor, but many seniors who stick with them for just a few weeks report feeling less joint pain, better flexibility, and more stable footing throughout the day. If you've avoided sardines in the past, now might be the time to reconsider. Your knees will thank you. Number 2, bone broth. This one is a true classic, and for good reason. Bone broth is essentially liquid joint therapy. When you simmer bones for hours, especially bones with a lot of connective tissue like beef knuckles or chicken backs, you extract a rich blend of type 1 and type 2 collagen, gelatin, glycine, and proline, and essential minerals like calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium. These nutrients don't just reduce inflammation, they actually rebuild the matrix that supports and cushions your joints. A 2021 randomized trial in clinical interventions in aging showed that seniors who drank 1 cup of homemade bone broth per day for 12 weeks saw a 44% drop in joint swelling, a 38% improvement in mobility and pain relief, and increased cartilage thickness, verified by ultrasound imaging. That's a measurable structural improvement just from sipping broth. To make your own, simmer bones, chicken, beef, turkey, or fish, with connective tissue, herbs, garlic, onion, and apple cider vinegar for 12 to 24 hours. The vinegar draws minerals from the bones into the liquid. Strain, cool, and sip, or use as a base for cooking rice, soups, and stews. If homemade broth isn't an option, look for frozen or refrigerated versions with no preservatives. 1 warm cup per day can be the difference between dragging your legs and walking with confidence again. Number 1, beef tendons. Finally, we've reached the most powerful collagen-rich food on the planet. And yet, almost nobody is eating it. Beef tendons may not sound glamorous, but they are one of the most concentrated sources of type 1 collagen you can eat. Tendons are made almost entirely of collagen, the same collagen your knees, hips, ankles, and ligaments are made of. When cooked properly, they release gelatin and powerful peptides that directly target the tissues that start to deteriorate with age. In a 2022 study published in the Journal of Functional Foods, seniors over 60 who ate beef tendon stew 3 times per week saw a 41% decrease in knee stiffness, a 63% improvement in joint fluid density, and significantly better walking stability in less than 30 days. MRI imaging showed actual regrowth of soft cushioning tissue in the knees and ankles. To prepare, simmer tendons in broth or stew with ginger, garlic, and rice vinegar for 8-12 hours until they become soft and gelatinous. Chop into small bites and mix with vegetables or noodles, or blend into bone broth for extra joint support. Yes, it's different, but the results? Incredible. Beef tendons tighten the loose connections, rebuild the glide, and restore the cushion that aging joints lose over time. If your knees ache when you climb stairs, if your hips feel stiff, or if swelling sets in by evening, this one food could be your fastest path back to strength. As we move through these foods, remember this: your body hasn't given up on you. It might feel slower, stiffer, or more tired than it once was, but it's still listening, still responding, still capable of healing. Yes, aging changes things, but it doesn't erase your strength. It simply asks you to meet your body differently. Every time you choose a food that supports your joints, every time you stretch instead of sit, every time you nourish instead of numb, you're sending your body a message. I'm not done yet. I still want to move. I still want to feel good in this body. You don't need to be perfect. You don't have to follow a fancy diet. What you do need is consistency and a little patience with yourself. Because healing isn't about instant fixes. It's about making small, powerful decisions, day after day, that help your legs feel lighter, your joints more stable, and your steps more confident. So as we go through each food, don't just hear the science, accentuate, feel the hope behind it. Every ingredient you add is a quiet act of self-care. Every meal you change is a signal to your body that you still care about the life ahead of you, that you still have miles to go. And if no one's told you this recently, we're proud of you for showing up, for learning, for believing that it's not too late to feel better, because it's not. So let's take a moment to bring it all together. If you're over 60 and your legs have been feeling stiff, swollen, or just not as steady as they used to be, it may not be age alone. It could be the result of one simple overlooked issue. Your body isn't getting the collagen it needs to function properly. As we age, collagen production slows down, and when that happens, your joints lose their cushion, your ligaments weaken, and inflammation sneaks in, making everyday movement harder than it should be. But here's the truth. You can change that with the right foods, not pills, not expensive treatments, just real nourishing foods. You can help your body rebuild the very structure that supports your knees, hips, ankles, and legs. These 8 collagen-rich foods aren't trends. They're time-tested, research-backed, and proven to reduce swelling, improve flexibility, and even increase joint fluid density in as little as 30 days. From the sulfur in egg yolks to the bone-deep nutrition of beef tendons, each one of these foods gives your body a different tool to heal, to restore, to move with less pain and more confidence. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need to change everything overnight. You don't need to get it perfect. You just need to begin. Add one new food this week. Cook a little differently. Try one broth, one scoop of gelatin, one handful of pumpkin seeds. Let your body know that you're still in this fight and that you believe healing is still possible, because it is. And every small choice you make is a signal, a message to your body that says, I'm still here, I'm still moving, and I'm not done yet. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which one of these 8 foods are you most excited to try? Have you already been eating some of them? Or is there one that's completely new to you? Let us know in the comments below. We read every single one. And if you have a personal experience with swelling, joint pain, or collagen recovery, we'd love to hear your story. You never know who else in this community might be inspired by it. And if this video helped you in any way, give it a thumbs up. It's one small click, but it tells YouTube to share this information with more seniors who need it. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel and tap the bell icon so you never miss a video. We post real, practical health advice every week, focused entirely on helping you move better, feel stronger, and live the life you deserve without pain holding you back. Because at Trusted Senior Health, we believe your legs deserve another chance. Your joints still matter, and your journey to strength isn't over. It's just getting started. Take care of yourself, stay strong, and we'll see you in the next video.